Candace Owens. Thank you for joining me, Candace.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be on.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I know you're so busy. I try to watch all of your videos. I try to catch everything you're doing. I know you have the Facebook for the BLEXIT, the website for the BLEXIT, and then you're doing stuff with Turning Point USA. Wonderful things are happening. What is BLEXIT and why did you create it?
Well, BLEXIT, is obviously a Black exit, and then we realized that so many Latinos were reaching out saying there needs to be a Latino exit, and we said, all right, well, now it's a Black and Latino exit. And it's really just from these leftist ideologies that have ultimately harmed our communities. And it just feels like we are getting the bad end of the stick here. Our communities aren't getting any better. We've pledged our allegiance to liberalism. And I certainly don't think that it's serving us. So it seemed to me that people were starting to, at long last, become curious about politics. There's something about the Trump presidency that sort of made everybody engage in politics in a different way. And we sort of wanted to galvanize that momentum and create this movement and have rallies across the city of all of these, Black and Latino minorities who are questioning their political orthodoxy and perhaps wanting to do something different than their parents had done before them.
Mm-hmm. I have a lot of Latinos that I talk to in the state of California, and they're excited about the BLEXIT, and they're saying I'm bringing my Mexit to your BLEXIT.
I love it. Exactly. And we were seeing that instantly. So, look, I think what we're seeing on the left is that in the past, it's been really Blacks that have shepherded the votes for them. And they are starting to look to Latinos now to sort of fill the gap as Black people begin to awaken. But a lot of these Latinos are like, we're not doing your dirty work. And they're excited and they're ready to get independent and they're ready to get involved in politics. So we're really creating a conversation at these rallies about all of the things that are harming our community and making sure that everybody is mindful in the way that the media tries to manipulate us against our own best interests.
Why do you think BLEXIT is important now? Personally, BLEXIT should have happened years ago, but it didn't. It took Candace Owens to come on the scene to do BLEXIT. So why do you think there needs to be this exodus from the Democratic Party now, out of all the time?
Well, I just think if it's not now, it's never going to happen. I think, like I said, there is this unique opportunity with Trump, and he has forced everybody to sort of take a look at who they are. More than anything, Trump held up a mirror to America and caused all of us to sort of wake up. I was certainly sleeping. And I think that if the youth movement, if we don't get these young Latinos and these young Black Americans engaged in politics, then we're basically going to say that we'll be doing the same thing for the next 50 years or so. So the energy feels different to me. I think the political climate is different, and it feels like there is this sort of shift happening mentally as well as an awakening. So we're just here to galvanize momentum and bring everybody together. And really, it's BLEXIT is an education, if you think about it. It's re-education, because we know very little about our history. It's really kept from us, and we've been operating out of such a fear-based mentality that we haven't really accomplished anything for the last 6 decades.
Mm-hmm, exactly, and I see that as well. What has been the reaction to BLEXIT from the Black community?
The Black community, we are extremely emotional. So everything is crazy, and then people tend to calm down and sort of look objectively at things. So I would say in the beginning, obviously, with the Kanye stuff, it was like nuts. I mean, I couldn't even keep up with all the articles that were being written because, look, the leftist media is not going to allow this movement to happen with ease, obviously. We are the people that the left relies on for votes every 4 years. And if we start to wake up and to engage and to ask questions, they don't want that. They want us to remain zombies. But we seem to have turned a corner, and there just seems to be a lot of excitement. I feel like everyone is realizing, like somewhere deep within ourselves, we just know that it's time. And maybe it's biblical. Maybe it's the 400 years of slavery. Slaves first came to America in 1619. Now it's 2019. It's been exactly 400 years. So maybe we're just done with our slavery in this country and we're ready to wake up. But I feel this tremendous calm and confidence going into this year, and I'm really excited to start this in Los Angeles.
Have you had any response from white people? Because, originally, people were saying, why is this only for black people? But you made it clear when I met you in Arizona, you made it clear that it's not just for black people. We're not excluding white people.
Not everybody is welcome to come and to attend. We have white people speaking. We have Graham Allen speaking. We have Will Witt from PragerU speaking. Graham Allen is covering the topic of what the flag really means for Americans and why it's one nation under God. And Will Witt is going to talk about what has his experience been as a white person trying to engage the Black and Latino communities on campus. These are important discussions to have. This is about bringing everybody together. The reason why it's called BLEXIT is because we have been trained by our media that because we're Black or because we're Latino, we are not Americans, right? And we want to change that. We want to change that conversation. In order to do that, we need to bring together the Blacks and the Latinos and the white people all under a room. But the conversations are geared, obviously, towards Black and Latino America, and we're really excited about that.
Why do you think, I know the reason why. I want you to say it. Why do you think they're working so hard to suppress such a positive message that you're bringing, like BLEXIT?
Well, because it releases the slaves. Nobody wants to see the slaves freed. It's been really easy with Black people walking around like zombies, just pushing the same button every 4 years. And now we're challenging them to think. And once a mind is educated, you can't enslave it. And that's what we're offering. We're offering an education for the minority community, which means that they're no longer going to be controlled based off of the color of their skin. And for people that want to attain power very easily, that's a troubling circumstance. So we're up against the powers that be, but I'm tremendously optimistic about it.
On January 20th, you're kicking off the BLEXIT Rally Tour. And so what do you expect to accomplish? What do you want to see come as a result?
I want to see, so this is the first rally, which will be our smallest, and then I want to see the rallies get bigger and bigger and bigger, and more excitement. And I want to see people that hate me show up. I've been really pushing to have people that disagree with me show up, because what I tend to find, like when I spoke at a HBCU earlier this year, is they think they hate me because they're reading the media and the media lies. And then once they get into the room, they realize, oh, wait, this person just believes that the Black people can do it. The Black community can do it without government handouts. I actually am one of the biggest believers in the Black community. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed. I fall on the sword every single day because I think the Black community can learn. And I hope that at these rallies, we're really seeing two communities, the Latino community and the Black community, come together and affecting change with the goal that in 2020 we'll be able to look and at the exit polls and say, wow, we really made a difference, and our vote is no longer a guarantee. People are going to fight, and they're going to offer us actual solutions, and not just try to scare us into voting one way or the other.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you want people to come to the BLEXIT event and that disagree with you, that that even hate you. A lot of people think about security, because every time I've been to plenty of Trump rallies, pro-American rallies, and every time I've had BLM, BAM, Antifa show up, and they're throwing rocks, they're trying to hit people with sticks, the profanity, and they're really being really disgusting. Do you expect any of that to take place in BLEXIT? Because anytime someone does something positive that's going to help Black people, people get bent out of shape. And I still, for the life of me, I don't understand that.
Well, I'll say this. So Antifa is like, they're the neo-KKK. It's like a bunch of skinny white kids, right, that come and yell at people. It would be very interesting if they showed up at a minority conference and threw rocks. I could only hope that we get so lucky and we catch that on camera.
Well, most of the reason they show up because you're pro-Trump.
Right.
They know that you are pro-Trump.
You're talking about a minority convention, and white kids cannot show up. These little neo-KKK members cannot show up and throw rocks at Black and Hispanic people without being taken to task. And they know that. They tried that once with me at the restaurant, and it was a story that wouldn't die. It really shines a light on who they are. And I'm certainly not afraid. They're fake thugs. But obviously we're going to have security at the event. But I don't think a bunch of big Black dudes are going to be afraid of Antifa.
What can attendees expect the experience from these BLEXIT rallies?
A lot of bright colors. I'm really into these sort of Afro-inspired bright colors. By the way, on Monday, we're launching a whole new BLEXIT t-shirt line, not designed by Kanye West, should I say. These shirts were not designed by Kanye West. Really, really thought-provoking conversations. Larry Elder is going to be opening with me, and he'll be talking about father absence, and I'm going to speak specifically about what BLEXIT is, which is a little bit of the conversation that we're having today. You're going to be on a hip-hop panel. The question will be, is hip-hop helping or harming our communities? We have a Latino panel that's going to be talking about illegal immigration, all of the issues that are affecting them. Anna Paulina will be opening and talking about why it's so important for Latinos and Blacks to come together. We've got so many great conversations. We've got Rob Smith, who I have a Skype call with in 3 minutes, who's going to be talking about has the LGBT movement been hijacked, and his position as a Black, gay, married man. So it's just really, it's going to be like a series of TED Talks. And you'll get someone on stage for 15 to 20 minutes, and they're just going to drive a point home that hopefully gets you to really think.
Do you have anything that you want to relay that we haven't discussed?
No, just to everybody watching, thank you for staying on this journey with me. It's been a wild one. It's definitely been a really long year. And like I said, I'm calm, I'm excited, I'm grateful. I thank God every single day when I wake up. And I hope that when BLEXIT comes to a city near you, you'll join in and realize that this is just the minority community for once and for all, realizing that we're Americans too. So I hope to see everybody there. Yeah,
absolutely awesome. And I want to thank you so much for coming on with me. Please, everyone, please go to the website, check it out. It's beautiful. I love the design. They have so much going on. And again, thank you for coming on with me. It's been such an honor. And I look forward, and I can't wait to see you in person again.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Awesome. Thank you. Take care.
Stress is a natural part of life. Work, family, friends, and everyday accidents can put a lot of strain on the body and your mood. Don't let life weigh you down. Happies is a powerful mood and stress support formula that has your back against life's daily inconveniences. Made with ancient ingredients used for thousands of years, Happies can help you take back the day. With our powerhouse formula, Happies can be an important part of your daily supplement routine. With poor diet and the constant on and off of your work life, it's more important than ever to support your body in the fight against stress. With powerful ingredients combined to help support the mind and body, Happies helps support during stress, promotes overall well-being, and helps support your mood. Don't live your life bogged down. Help your body overcome the effects of daily stress and pressure today with Happies from InfoWarsStore.com.